For the longest time, the NBA All-Star Games have been a joke.
At guard, making his third appearance as an All-Star.
Clean the left. The metal core enjoying it. And looks to
Are we playing this game? I'm so nervous.
Players goof off and nobody really cares. Just look at the difference between the first plays of the 1990s NBA All-Star Game and the 2016. In the 90s, the All-Stars wouldn't dare give up an easy bucket. But today, there's no defense. Jogging is rampant, and the players don't actually compete until the fourth quarter. Except when Kobe Bryant was on the court. In 2003, Kobe was hustling for steals in the second quarter. In 2011, Kobe was going for MVP and fighting for offensive rebound after offensive rebound. And in 2012, the legend of Kobe's competitive nature reached another level. This All-Star game would be the one where Kobe could break MJ's scoring record. So he came out to dominate. In the third quarter, Kobe Bryant is fighting Dwayne Wade for low post position. He's pinning his arm and attacking the hoop the moment he gets the ball. But Wade fouled Kobe after being beaten to the hoop.
Pickup game, but who says there's not hard fouls or this is actually a pretty good foul by Dwayne Wade.
The play was reviewed and most saw the potentially dirty foul as incidental contact. Kobe being Kobe, he walked over to the bench, got cleaned up, and went right back into the game. A few plays later, he finally broke MJ's scoring point record, 271. On the outside, Kobe looked calm and collected after the foul. But on the inside, a switch was flicked on. See, in that moment, Wade did two things. He broke Kobe's nose and unleashed the Masked Mamba on the league. Unaware of the terror he set in motion, Wade called Kobe to apologize after the game. But this was his response.
I called him and I said, yo, Kobe. He was like, bro, I love it. I'm like, you what? He's like, I love it.
In the very next game, the Lakers faced off against the soon-to-be NBA champs, the Miami Heat. The game should have been a slaughter. Miami had only lost 8 games before the All-Star break. They had MVP LeBron James and a prime D Wade.
The Lakers, since the All-Star break, they've won 2 in a row and are 22-14 overall, coming into their second meeting with the Miami Heat.
But the Masked Mamba wanted his vengeance, so he took it.
That's a makeable shot.
That's a makeable shot for Kobe Bryant, who has, despite the mask,
In the first 5 minutes of the game, he scored 8 points on D Wade and forced the All-Star into early foul trouble. By halftime, Kobe had 20 points. Wade had just 8. In the second half, it was more of the same. The Masked Mamba scored with ease and shut down D Wade. He went 14 for 23 from the field and 5 for 7 from 3, scoring a total of 33 points. Dwayne Wade had just 16 points, including 5 turnovers and 6 personal fouls. He had to watch from the bench as Kobe destroyed his teammates. The Masked Mamba carried the Lakers to an improbable win. But that was just the beginning. Over the 11-game span that Kobe wore the mask, he averaged 31.1 points per game. The Lakers had their best winning stretch of the season, and they made a strong push into the playoffs. Fans loved the new Kobe persona. Of course, it didn't hurt that he looked like a real-life superhero on the court.
That was my mental switch. I used to play the Halloween theme song over and over and over in my headphones. And it was important that it was Michael Myers because the mask itself was void of emotion. It has nothing to do with pressure, it has nothing to do with hype. Camaraderie is stone cold killer. And I would listen to that song over and over and over again.
Well, maybe more of a villain. Today, the story serves as a reminder for every fan and player of the game. There's some legends you don't want to mess with, because any slight can be taken personally. If you enjoy these longer videos, hit the subscribe button and tick the notification bell. I have a ton of awesome content coming out, and I always tailor my videos for the Henry Hoops audience. So if you don't want to miss out, hit the subscribe button.